So when I say I don't do adultery, I must not do adultery exactly as I say. But many of us can simply say, I don't do adultery, but you have done it yesterday. I can't be his ambassador and represent him and come and talk about him to you when I'm not fully convicted, when I don't have the full faith, because I don't deserve. So my role is to actually baby walk you sometimes, even though you're not a baby. But in terms of the Christian levels, I may be probably a bit senior, so I need to baby walk you into the truth of God, into His ways, into His commands, into what is required of a Christian. Because a Christian is not you coming and sit here. So I must remind you and say, Annette, you don't become a Christian by just walking and sitting in the church and you do every week. What actually counts for you to be called a Christian is what you do for God, the actions. So I will drive you towards the actions that you marry your speaking and your action, then you are a Christian. If you can't marry your speaking and your actions, you are not a Christian. As far as I understand the Bible. It's actually about doing. That's why if you go to James, is a very typical example. It says, talking about faith and works. Show me your faith, James, but I will show you my works. Which of you, when a brother comes and say, I'm hungry, will say, let's kneel down. If you pray when I'm hungry, would you help me then? Does it help me?
Not exactly, no.
Not exactly, because I'll continue to be hungry. But James says, you must then show your works. I must buy you something, bread. Here is food, honey. Here is a drink. Here is something. Then I'm marrying my actions as a Christian with what I say. So if you can't marry the two, what do you say and what do you do, you are not yet a Christian. So when I say I don't do adultery, I must not do adultery exactly as I say. But many of us can simply say, I don't do adultery, but you have done it yesterday. You're not marrying what you say and the action. A Christian is only defined when they marry what they say and what they do. So I will walk you that way. Young men, you need to marry what you say and what you do. Young men, you need to continue to pray to God, because faith only comes from God. So pray for more, so that in the levels, they rise and rise. And when they rise, the manifestation of faith comes from whence. So we'll measure you, not what you say, but what you do. You can talk and talk like a gong, but we wait and see, what does Annette do? Then I hear Annette, oh, is in the business of actually having sex with little girls. Then I'll say, not a Christian. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So my role, stand in the truth. My role, speak the truth. My role, marry what I say and what I do. Because if I say to you what I say and you don't see that, sooner you're going to say, oh, Dr. Petrus, no, it's just fake. Completely fake. He teaches, but he doesn't practice that. So I'll take you back to the basics. Have you learned it fully with Jesus? Have you denied yourself? These are things that you need to do. There is actually an inheritance in all this if you do well.